My gang and I had done it. The Clockwerk tail feathers were ours, and Dimitri's counterfeiting operation was ruined. Due to the untimely arrival of Carmelita, my escape got a little tricky. Angry at having just missed me, she took it out on Dimitri, shutting down the nightclub and throwing the frustrated forger behind bars. The gang and I headed out of town for a week in Monaco. Bentley wanted to try out his new card counting formula, and I figured the team had earned themselves a well-deserved break.
All right, episode 1 in the books, chat. Let's go. 9% done with the game. I don't know. What was that trophy about, like, hearing Dimitri's other song or whatever? Let Me Shine You? Listen to Dimitri's Greasy Sweet remix in episode 1, The Black Chateau. I have no idea what this means. Is it maybe you have to sit in the, you have to sit in the safe house for a certain amount of time and then Dimitri will say something in his way? A minute, let me load back up this episode real quick. Because I have no clue, like, how they would want me to do this. Does it still have Dimitri talking even though we've arrested him? Oh, when you go back to this episode, the peacock sign is still down? That's amazing, I didn't know that. I don't think Dimitri talks on the walkie-talkie anymore, so if that's how you get that trophy, I'm gonna have to load up another save file to get it. I had no idea. I probably knew at some point in my life, but just don't remember. I didn't know that this... You could actually just fall in here and it's just a little pit. I didn't know that that stayed like that when you came back to this episode. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what that trophy means, but now I'm thinking it might be a missable one because if it involves Dimitri, like, he's in jail now, so we may need to load up another save file to get that trophy. I'll look that up in between streams to see, because I really have no idea what it means, to be honest. Back to the episode menu, please. Episode 2, let's get it. A starry-eyed encounter.
Another Clockwerk part had surfaced in India, so the boys and I loaded up the van and zeroed in on our next target, a mysterious spice lord known as Rajan. A self-made man who grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta, he started his life of crime selling illegal spices in the black market, eventually growing his small outfit to a sizable operation and earning himself a seat in the prestigious Klaww Gang. He's since crowned himself Lord of the Hills, and while he goes to great lengths to convince others of his royalty, it's mostly to convince himself. True to form, he's holding a lavish ball in his newly purchased ancestral palace. The reason? To show off his latest acquisition, the Clockwerk wings, the symbol of my enemy. If you saw the wings silhouetted against the night sky, it was already too late for you, especially if your name was Cooper. Rajan believes displaying the wings will bring him prestige, and maybe they will, but they're also bringing me.
Sly Cooper and the gang in a starry-eyed encounter. All right, chat, here we go. What are our new things to buy in this episode? Size destabilizer, turnbuckle launch, and combat dodge. I actually like combat dodge, so we're just gonna buy that immediately. Let's get moving.
Scope out the palace and then find a way to break into the ballroom. Let's find out who's at this party.
Let's do it, my dude. First, I'm gonna go down here and grab this. This is probably one of my favorite of the treasures because it's like behind this giant waterfall off the ledge here, like at the very start of the game. I think it's very neat. Come here. And this is probably the first timed treasure you run into, which I think are fun. I like it when the game is like, hey, you're in danger, get going. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're definitely gonna need to get all the treasures in the game because there's a trophy for getting 50 unique pieces of loot. So if there are 3 unique pieces of loot in every episode from the treasures like this, then that adds up. There are 8 episodes, so that adds up to 24. We also have, Dimitri's episode has a bonus piece of loot from his, the mission we did where we stole his painting. So that's 25. So we have to get 25 unique pieces of loot from random guards, which is pretty crazy.
With the drawbridge up, the only way across that river is on those conical rocks. Do you remember how to spire jump?
Conical?
What? You think I forget one of the Cooper family's greatest thief moves? Whenever I'm near pointed objects, I just need to jump and hit the circle button to perform a ninja spire landing.
That's correct. Now let's see it in action.
Chat, do you pronounce that word conical like Bentley did, or do you pronounce it conical like I do? I pronounce it conical because of the word cone. But am I wrong? Is it I who is wrong, or is it the children? I need my totally unbiased Twitch chat, which tells me exactly if things are pronounced right or not, to inform me. Anyways, I was saying a second ago that, like, getting 25 unique different item drops from enemies in episodes might be a bit much, but now that I think about it, it's probably not going to be that bad. 25 guaranteed unique ones just from getting all the unique treasures throughout all the games, and then hopefully 25 different ones from random people when every, like, drop has 3 permutations. Like, there's the gold comb, the bronze comb, the silver comb, etc. There's a gold ring. The thing that'll actually be difficult is, like, knowing if I'm close or not. Like, how am I supposed to remember? I don't think we got a... Did we get a gold comb in the previous map? I don't remember. Did we get a gold pin? Or a bronze pin? Have I already gotten a silver pin before? I have no idea. I quite simply have no clue. Here, bottom. I bet it is right here. It is. That Dimitri trophy is easily missable. But is it, like, missable? Like, do I have to load up another save file to get the trophy, or can I go back to the episode to get it? I actually want to know, so you tell me. If you know. If you don't tell me, I'm just gonna look it up after stream. Because I think it would be boring for me to run around in Dimitri's world for, like, an hour trying to figure out what it means. I don't think that'd be very exciting content. I want that bottle. You have to break the DJ booth during the Disco Bentley mission? Okay, can I go back into that? They usually let you go back into mission levels that you've already done, I think? Or maybe that's a Sly 3 thing. So we might be able to go back and do it? And if it is missable, then I will probably load up a different save file and get back to that mission off stream, but then I'll do getting the trophy on stream. As Sly, I think you can. I'm pretty sure they let you go back in there, so we'll try that after we do this mission.
I figured out how to sneak in above the ballroom without being detected. The only problem is there's no way to climb up to that balcony door.
Not a problem. There seem to be plenty of branches for me to walk on. I'll figure it out.
Also, Twitch chat isn't answering me on how they pronounce conical, if they pronounce it conical or conical. So, YouTube commenters, this is your time to outshine Twitch chat. Tell me how you pronounce it in the YouTube comments. I think everyone on Twitch is just too afraid that they might be saying it wrong, and so they don't want to admit.
Easy does it, Sly. Just don't go out onto that balcony.
What, Bentley? I didn't hear you.
Easy does it, Sly. Just don't go out onto that balcony and you should remain undetected.
There was Rajan at the top right there.
Looks like the wings have been welded onto that statue.
You have to do it as Sly during the Bentley mission somehow, according to a YouTube video. That's literally not possible. So it must just be that you re-enter the Bentley room as Sly. We'll go check it in a second. Thank you for the info.
They look heavy. Getting the wings out of here will be a real challenge.
Yeah, giant metal wings is gonna be a little difficult.
That's him. Rajan's really pulled out all the stops to impress people with this party.
Did I have the flash on? He looked spooked when I took a picture of him.
An electronic witch. That could be useful. Maybe you should get some shots of the guests.
I'm on it. Like Rhino Guard? Or how about Rhino Guard? I sure would like to get some pictures of them. Oh, hey, Jean Besson.
Jean Bisson, a member of the Klaww Gang and Canadian shipping baron. He owns half the trains in Canada.
I always knew that the Canadians were evil. Rhino Guard, my favorite character. Come on. Ah, here we go. Ah, Arpeggio.
Another Klaww Gang member. Arpeggio specializes in exotic technology.
And the Contessa.
That's the Contessa, a high-ranking prison warden for Interpol. She must be working undercover to expose Rajan's spice ring.
Sounds like her. And now we have to get the cop ladies. There's one of them. Ah, the Bay.
Carmelita's here too. She must be undercover with the Contessa to help bust Rajan.
Neela, that's a Rhino Guard. Are they all standing, like, behind this wall, just hanging out? Like, all right, Carmelita, your turn to walk out. All right, come back in. It's Arpeggio's turn now to walk out. Jean Besson wants to go. He's getting antsy.
Neela, another officer undercover. Watch yourself, Sly. This party is crawling with cops. That's all the photos I need. Bring them back to the safe house, and we'll start building a game plan.
Let's go. Episode 2, here we come.
Stealing the Clockwerk wings in the middle of a crowded ballroom is going to take some serious misdirection. And the squad of undercover cops only makes things more complicated. Although, we might be able to use them to our advantage. But no matter what we do in the ballroom, sooner or later we'll need to deal with Rajan's security chopper. Murray can take it out with some of the local armaments, but he won't be able to get inside the palace until Sly lowers the drawbridge for him.
You said the same thing last time you did that mission? Listen! There are gonna be some repeat jokes. You really expect me to remember exactly what I said a year ago? My humor is not changed. If nothing else, you know I'm consistent, chat. You can always count on that. Also, what's up, Bowser? Welcome to stream. Wait. We should enter from this entry point down here because it might lead to like a bottle or something. Yeah, I knew it. There's one right there. The level that has the safe in it in episode 2 is pretty deep in. I think it's like the 6th or 7th job or something like that. It takes a while to get to the job, so we can take our time on getting the bottles, is basically what I'm saying. We don't have to like try and rush it like we did in Dimitri's level. Oh, I wanted to go see if we could get that trophy that I missed in Dimitri's level, actually. Dang it. Well, we'll get to it before the stream is over, probably. We'll get it before the playthrough is over, if nothing else. I've already gotten a gold ring. There've already been a lot of repeats, but that makes it funnier. I'll take your word for it. Thank you. Ooh, you're blind and deserve death. That was natural selection at work right there. That dude is dead because his vision was too bad. It cannot be allowed to be passed on to future generations. Yep. I don't think we've had a bronze ring yet. Thank you, thank you. Hello there, my next victim. Don't mind if I do. Another gold ring. Can I get a silver? So much to ask. Someone who is absolutely insane should pull up all 4 of my Sly Cooper playthroughs on like one monitor and watch them all at the same time, and after being admitted to an insane asylum, serving out their time until they're judged fit for society again, which will probably take like, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 years would be my guess, can then like put down a list of like number of jokes that Chaos repeats between all of these playthroughs at the exact same locations at the exact same times. Nailed it. Man, I'm good. I love how when you're far away from an enemy in this game, it will only render in certain parts of their outfits. Like that rhino wasn't wearing his hat for a little bit because I was just so far away that it wasn't rendering his hat. Like that, it's doing it with that rhino right there. It's very funny to me. He also has something shiny, let's go. Where are the silver rings? Okay, yeah, I meant to do that. All according to Keikaku. A silver pen! I don't think I had that yet. Have I had a bronze pen yet? Whatever. Die. Alright, let's do this mission.
Sly, Murray and I can't get inside the palace unless you lower the drawbridge.
I'd love to, pal, but the winch is all locked down. You know where I can find the keys?
Key guards have recently taken up positions around the palace. Sneak in, pick all of their pockets, and bring the keys back to the lockdown winch.
Please, no one pay attention to Sly's hat during that cutscene. It was having an episode. Joke's on you, Chaos, I'm already insane. That's a full-time job. Well, you know. It's a funny bit, though. Doesn't that make it worth it? The Sly Cooper playthroughs aren't that long. They're short games. Come here, you. That guy had a lot of cash. What the heck? Dude was loaded. Oop. Bum. Okay, okay. Where are the rest of my keys at? Ooh, and a little bit of loot on the side. Don't mind if I do. Fork that over. Thank you. Dude, these guys are loaded on silver pins. I'll do it for a Xenoblade 2 playthrough. Vincent, you don't even like Xenoblade 2, do you? I don't ever remember you being a Xenoblade 2 guy. You just want to see me suffer, don't you? Yeah, I knew it. You don't even like it. I mean, you'd have to not like it to want to see me play it, because I would just complain about it for the majority of it. All right. So far, so good. This is where they teach you about the gong.
You can use noise to lure this guard from his post. Try ringing that gong and picking his pocket when he returns to his post.
When he returns to his post, are you insane? Correct. Oh, you just want to see it for me to be upset at it? Yeah. Xenoblade 2 is like too bad of a game, and also would be like too awful on my analytics. For me to ever want to replay it. Even if I wanted to replay it as a joke, just to like talk about how much I don't like it. To do like an entire playthrough of Xenoblade 2, it's way too long of a game for something that I don't like, that the majority of people wouldn't want to watch me actually play. I wanted combat dodge, by the way. I forgot that I bought it until just now. Ooh, bronze ring. Thank you. I think we've gotten all the types of rings now. I just don't know if we've gotten all the types of pins. We've definitely gotten silver. I can't remember if we got bronze or gold yet. There is a shiny object here and also a bottle. Don't mind if I do. What a wombo combo. There's also a bottle in there, if I remember right. Would you look at that, a silver pen? Dead. Whoop. Thank you. Halfway on bottles. You love to see it. Doink. There's a bottle over there, but there's also a treasure that we need to take back to base, so we'll get that later when we get the treasure. There's a treasure up there, there's the one behind the waterfall, and then I think the third and final one is way over there. It's like underneath the guest house.